3H. We actually never learned this during the school year, but it's going to be systems of inequalities. So it's going to be the same thing, true or false. So when we were doing this earlier and we saw these, we always did true or false. The same thing is going to apply. Okay, so let's try the first one. It says the graph shows two lines representing the equations y equals 2x plus 5 and x plus y equals 1. I have it right here. Which ordered pair is in the solution set for the system of inequalities? So that is my important word right there. Solution set. We've seen this before. Solution set means true and false. But here, the only thing is we have to do true and false not once, but twice. So what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite these. Y greater than or equal to 2x plus 5, x plus y less than or equal to 1. I'm going to rewrite them multiple times so I have them ready for later. This is 5, y less than or equal to 2x plus 5, and then x plus y less than or equal to 1. X plus y less than or equal to 1. X plus y less than or equal to 1. This was a little too close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the points they gave me. I have my x value, which is 0, my y value, which is 7. So I'm going to put for x, 0, x, 0, my y is 7, my y is 7. So I'm going to plug A into my true and false. I'm going to go calculator, and I'm going to press new, no, add calculator. So I have parentheses 7. To get this symbol, control equals, and I'm going to put the correct symbol, 2 parentheses 0 parentheses plus 5. Enter, and that gives me true. True, and I just realized I made a mistake right here. I put the wrong symbol on all of these. See, it's okay to make mistakes as long as you catch them. Okay, my next one, now I need to try the next one. So I'm going to do parentheses 0 parentheses plus parentheses 7 parentheses control equals, pick the right symbol, 1. Enter, and that gave me false. That is where the mistake is. If you get one true, it doesn't mean they're both true. So A is false. Now let's try B. I know my x is 5, my y is 0. So for my x, I'm going to put 5. For my x, I'm going to put 5. For my y, I'm going to put 0. For my y, I'm going to put, oops, I erased it, 0. Now, I'm going to go to my calculator and type that in. So, parentheses, 0, parentheses, control equals, pick the right symbol, greater than or equal to 2, parentheses, 5, parentheses, plus 5, enter. That gave me false. If this is false, they're both false. It does not matter. I don't even have to worry about this one. So now let me check out C. My x value is -5. My b value is 0. So where I see x, I'm going to put -5, -5. For where I see y, I'm going to put 0 and 0. And I'm going to plug that into my calculator. Parentheses, 0, parentheses, control equals, greater than or equal to 2, parentheses, -5, parentheses, plus 5. Enter, and that gave me true. Now I want this one to come back true. Now let me try that. So I have parentheses, let me move this over a little. It's a very close. There we go. So I have parentheses, -5, -5, parentheses, plus 0, parentheses, control equals, I have my symbol, 1, enter, and that gave me true. So now that I know I have two trues, I'm good. I found my answer. This is true, this is true. So C is my answer. I can try D real quick, just so y'all can see it. So we have 0, and we have -7. So my x is 0, my x is 0, my y is -7, my y is -7. So I'm going to type in the first one right here. Parentheses, -7, parentheses, control equals, greater than or equal to 2, parentheses, 0, parentheses, plus 5. Enter. That gave me false. So D would not be my answer. So let me move to the next question. It says, Lola graphed the system of inequalities shown below. We have these. Select the section of the graph that represents the solution to the system of inequalities. So I have section A, section B, section C, section D. So what I need to do is I need to see if these are true for this section. So in this in this red section right here, what I need to do is I need to find a point just in this section for red, okay? So I'm gonna find a point. I'm gonna use maybe this point is good. Any point in this gray area is good. So this is -2, 5, -2, 5. And I want to do true and false for this. So I'm going to rewrite these. We have y less than 3x minus 5 over 2. We have y less than -1 half x plus 1. So this is x, this is y. So for my x value, I'm plugging in -2, -2, and for my y value, I'm plugging in 5, 5, 5. And remember, I want both of them to come back true. If they do not, that's not my answer. Parentheses, 5, parentheses, control equals, for my symbol, 3 parentheses, -2 parentheses, minus, control divide, 5 over 2. And you do enter. That gave me false for the first one. So section A cannot be my answer. So now let's try section B. In section B, I think I want to choose maybe 4, 4. I like points like this because they're hard to mess up. They're the same number. So now I'm going to write y less than 3x minus 5 over 2, y less than -1 half x plus 1. So for my x value, it's 4. For my y value, it's 4. They're the same. This is why I like points like this. It's very hard to mess up. So now I'm going to do parentheses, 4, parentheses, control equals, less than, 3, parentheses, 4, parentheses, minus, control divide 5 over 2. And I have this, so I'm going to press enter. And that gave me, enter, true. So this is good. We're off to a good start, true. Now I want to check my second one, okay? Parentheses, 4, parentheses, control equals, less than, negative, control divide 1 half, parentheses, 4, parentheses, plus 1. Enter, and that gave me false. So if 1 is false, the whole thing is false. B. So now let's try section D. For section D, I think I'll use -3, -3. Again, I really like these points because it's very hard to mess up. So I'm going to rewrite everything real quick. Y less than 3x minus 5 over 2, and y less than -1 half x plus 1. So now I'm going to plug in my numbers. You have x, you have y. So -3, -3, -3, -3. So what I'm going to do is I have parentheses, -3 parentheses right here, control divide or control equal less than 3 parentheses -3 minus control divide 5 over 2, enter, and that gives me false. So section C cannot be it. Hopefully section D is it. So let's go ahead and check section D. So for section D, I'm going to use the point right here. 2, -2. Now we have to be careful because my numbers are not the same. So I'm going to rewrite the equations again from the top, from right here. Y less than 3x minus 5 over 2, and y less than -1 half plus 1. So I have these. I'm going to do, my x is 2. There's supposed to be an x here. My bad. See, I copied it wrong. X. So this is -2, and my y is +2. +2. So now I have parentheses 2 parentheses control equals 3 parentheses -2. No wait. Yeah. Oh, see, look, I messed up again. This is supposed to be a -2 right here for my y. See, it's so easy to mess these up. And And that should be a positive 2. Okay, so I need to go back here and put negative. So definitely possible to make a mistake, so just make sure you're copying it exactly how you see it, and you put the numbers where you need to put them. I did not. 5 over 2, enter. That gave me true. Ooh, okay, so hopefully this other one also gives me true, so let's go and put this one in there. Parentheses, negative 2, parentheses, control equals less than negative control divide 1 half parentheses 2 parentheses plus 1 enter, and that gave me true. So we have true, true. That means section D is my answer, section D. And then that's it. That's how you do these questions. If you have any questions, please let me know, but make sure to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.